Hello, my name is Rob Richards. I'm the owner of Rocky Mountain Sewing and Vacuum here in Colorado. With me today is Megan McCabe. She's our YouTube face, I guess. You see her on all of our videos on our website. Event coordinator, training manager for the company.
Basically the big nerd. So, hey everybody, good to see you again.
Everything. She knows everything. So we're here today. We're doing something a little different. If you live locally, you'll know that we did not have a quilt show this year in September. So I'm doing something I've never done before. We're going to have Holiday Quilt Show Pricing for 5 weeks, and we're going to have different categories every week. We're going to have streaming almost every day, maybe just about every day. So if you haven't signed up for our email list, which is how we're going to get a lot of this information out, go to the bottom of the page at RockyMountainSewingAndVacuum.com and just sign up for our email list, and we'll make sure you get all this great stuff that's coming out.
Absolutely.
We have a Facebook page, we have a YouTube channel. We just want to keep everybody on the same page with that. So
definitely, and you're not going to want to miss it because almost all of our vendors have worked with us to do different live streams to show you things that are cool that they've been working on. So I'm really excited about it.
We have a lot of information. So stay tuned at the end. But I guess without further ado, we should introduce Heather to come on in.
Yeah, so we have Heather Stadelman from Bernina, who's going to tell us all about the Q-Series of the Bernina long arms. So I'm very excited to have her. So we'll see you guys in a minute.
Thank you for patching me in today. I'm sorry I couldn't be there live with you. My name is Heather Stadelman. I am the long arm district manager for the Western region with Bernina of America. And I wanted to participate in Rocky Mountain Sew and Vac's special that they're having and talk to you about our long arm quilting machines. So if you're not familiar with the Bernina long arm quilting machines, we have several options available. We have sit down machines, and we also have machines available on a frame. This machine right here that I'm going to talk about is our Q16 Plus on our 10-foot studio frame. Now with this machine, you can also add our computerized quilting system, which is Q-Matic, and it's a full color touch screen that you can design any of your computerized quilting designs, layouts, and that kind of stuff with. But with the machine head, I want to talk to you about some things that make us different than the other brands. So the first thing that's really great about our Bernina long arm machines is we are able to easily adjust our top thread tension. With that being said, I have a numeric tension setting where I can adjust my top thread tension numerically, just like you would on your sewing machine. So I now have a number. If I'm trying to make an adjustment to that top tension, I no longer have to guess righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. I actually have a numeric number that I know what my tension setting is going to be. If I don't want to have a tension setting, or if I want it to go back to factory default, I simply just hit it and it's not illuminated. But the minute I make any adjustments up or down, you can see I have that yellow box around there, and that tells me I've made an adjustment to my tension. The next thing that sets us apart from other brands of machines is I can easily raise and lower my presser foot. And people say, well, why is that important? Well, one reason, with my presser foot raised, I can now very easily pull up my bottom thread, my bobbin thread, and I'm not grooving my tension discs or anything like that. I also am able to very easily change out any presser feet and put new presser feet on for different quilting techniques. So if I wanted to do ruler work quilting, or maybe I wanted a presser foot that had more of an open toe face to it where I could see a little better, I would be able to do that very easily. The next thing I like about our machine, we have a bobbin fill indicator. So it tells me how empty or how full my bobbin is. So you can either choose to play bobbin chicken, or you can go ahead and when the indicator is letting you know that you have 25% less or bobbin, then you can change it out. A couple other things that are really cool about our machines, we have dual stitch regulation. So I have 2 stitch regulators built into the machine head on all of our Bernina machines. And whether that be our long arms in the tables or our long arms on the frame, they all have 2 stitch regulators built into the machine head. They're actually right here on either side of the stitch plate, right where you want to have good stitch regulation, where your machine is stitching. So with that being said, my stitch regulator modes, I can adjust my stitches per inch, and I can also adjust the motor speed, so how maybe fast the machine is stitching. I have the option of built-in basting stitches in one of my modes. So I have 1, 2, or 4 stitches per inch that are already built into the machine head. And then of course, if I want no stitch regulation, I have a manual mode. I also have a built-in bobbin winder. Our bobbin winder's right here on the side of our machine, And again, I have total control. So if I have a thread that's a delicate thread or a thread that stretches when I wind it on the bobbin, I can actually slow the motor speed down on this bobbin winding and get the bobbin wound correctly for the type of thread I'm using. And then lastly, one of the things that's really great about our machines is they have a nice, clean, easy thread path. Our long arm quilting machines, they thread like a regular sewing machine. So you're not having to try to figure out a thread path or make sure you get thread in a certain area or that it's flossed. It's just a nice, simple, clean thread path, just like you would do on your regular domestic machine. And because of that, we also have a needle threader. And then lastly, probably the biggest feature on our machines is we use domestic sewing needles. So if you are quilting with metallic thread, you can use a metallic needle. If you're going to quilt on a t-shirt quilt, you can use a ballpoint needle. Because of using regular domestic needles, you can also use a twin needle if you want. So this is the Q16 Plus on the studio frame. I now want to show you our Q24 that we have on our Pro frame. So come with me. So this is our Q24 on our Pro frame. And with our Pro frame, we have it available with Q-Matic as well. These frames come 9, 12, or 13 feet. Now, both of these systems we're going to have on a special with Rocky Mountain Sew and Vac. We also have our Wish Book special, and we have a nice bundle on our Pro frame available in our Wish Book special. So I suggest you stop in and talk to Rob, tell him that Heather sent you and that you're looking for the best deal on your long arm quilting machines, because we're going to have them for you this fall. Happy quilting.
Wow, thank you, Heather. That was amazing.
That was awesome. And oh my gosh, those Q-Series machines, if you guys haven't tried one before and you're thinking about a long arm quilting machine, just how smooth they are is incredible. Check it out in one of the stores. You really won't regret at least driving one, you know?
Yeah, I always say Bernina's so like butter. They are very smooth, very fast, and a very enjoyable quilting experience. So,
Absolutely.
So on a video like this, we're not really allowed with Bernina to talk about pricing or any of that good stuff online, but if you want to call this number down here, our online sales team is standing by, or you can click up here and it'll take you to our locations page. If you live nearby one of our stores, please feel free to stop by. They've got all the pricing and all the great deals that we have, and they are amazing. It took a little bit of finagling from our vendors, but we got what we wanted. We have special no interest financing, low interest financing, along with cash discounts. You know, we have setup and delivery available in our area here, so just a lot to go over. And so come see us. We'd love to see you and get you to get your new long arm.
Absolutely, and there's so many options out there. So make sure you guys are staying tuned for the rest of the week too, because it's not just Bernina we're talking about.
We have a lot.
Yeah, we've got Handy Quilter, we've got Grace Company, and then each week we're going to be focusing on different things too. So
Absolutely. Yes, so thanks for joining us, and we'll check you out next time.
Yeah, we'll see you guys on